So about 7 weeks after God freed his people from slavery, the Jewish people finally come to the base of Mount Sinai, the mountain where Moses saw the burning bush and talked with God the first time. So Moses goes up the mountain to talk with God. God's like, hey, tell my people, you've seen how I've saved you and how I've been taking care of you. I want to be in a covenant relationship with you that's never going to end. A really committed relationship. So if you listen to me, and stay in this committed relationship with me, you'll be my cherished people. And you'll also work with me to show everyone in the world who I am, to spread goodness everywhere. So Moses goes down the mountain to tell the people what God said, and they're like, yes, we are all in. So for a second time, Moses hikes back up the mountain, tells God what the people said. God's like, okay. In 3 days, my presence is going to come down on the top of this mountain, and I'm going to talk with you so that the people hear and they trust you. But first, spend the next 3 days getting the people ready. Because my presence is going to be here, they need to treat this area with respect. So set up a boundary around the mountain so no one gets too close. If anyone crosses the boundary, they have to die. So Moses goes down, tells the people what God said, and they spend the next 3 days getting ready. And then, on the morning of the third day, the mountain goes crazy. There's this thick cloud that comes down on top of the mountain, and there's lightning and thunder, and the people start trembling. And then there's this really loud trumpet sound. And when Moses hears that, he's like, okay, time to go forward. So the people go forward to the base of the mountain to meet with God. And then the presence of God comes down on top of the mountain, and the people see it like fire all on top of the mountain, all this smoke going up, and the mountain starts shaking, and the trumpet sounds keep getting louder and louder, and Moses talks with God, and God talks back and explains his 10 non-negotiables for their relationship. Like, be faithful to me. Don't go having relationships with other gods, and be good to the people around you. Don't steal or kill or cheat on your spouses. And take a break every 7th day to remember me. Different things like that. So Moses goes down and tells the people what, and they're like, so this has been great, but can we not ever do this again? Look, you talk with God and you tell us what he said and we will obey. We'd just rather not keep risking death. God's like, fair enough. And this respect that they have for me right now, I wish they would always have that. So they would listen to what I tell them and obey me. So good things would happen to them in the future. So Moses tells the people, and they stand a ways away while Moses goes back up the mountain for all that craziness to talk with God. And then, because God's becoming the king of their new nation, he gives Moses laws for how to do justice and be fair to people and stuff. And then God ends with this reminder of his promise to bring them to that good homeland where there's more than enough to go around. So Moses comes down, tells the people everything God said, and they're like, yes, we are all in. So the next day, they have this big ceremony where the Jewish people formally agree to be in this committed relationship with God and be his and follow him as their king forever.